Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm doing my July TBR. So I only have one of these books physically, the rest are going to be ebook and audio, so let's get to it. First and foremost, the Pages in Color book club will be completing the Jasmine Throne finally. We have been reading this since May. I've been really enjoying it and I cannot wait to find out how it ends. I should also probably just go ahead and buy the second one. I know that I'm going to continue the series, so might as well, right? In all the videos where I talk about our book club reading this, I don't know if I ever talked about the synopsis. In this, we're following two girls. One of them is the princess, her brother is the emperor, and he sent her away to be in isolation because she didn't do what she wanted him to do, which was set herself on fire. And then we are also following her maidservant Priya. So obviously the princess does not agree with her brother's rule. There is a little bit of a rebellion going on, as well as this sickness that is sweeping through the lands. I'm not going to say too much more. I highly recommend this book. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think that most fantasy readers will definitely enjoy it. Next, I will be continuing my read of my arc of Babel. I started this last month, and it's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's just kind of dense for me. There's a lot of history. The history of London, the history of Babel, the history of languages, and it is in the title, an arcane history of blah blah blah. And I just didn't expect it to be so history based though, because I was asking about dark academia, which is not a subgenre that I tend to read, and a lot of people were saying that it doesn't typically read this way. So I'm hoping that as I get further in, that sort of lessens a little bit. I really like the characters. I'm very invested in them. Well, 3 out of 4 anyway. I don't like Letty, but I'm excited to see where it goes and how it ends, because at this point I honestly don't know. Next, I will be reading While We Were Dating by Jasmine Guillory. This is the book that Robin recommended to me for my 12 Recs by 12 Friends TBR. It is also the book that I'm reading to give Jasmine Guillory a second chance because I DNF'd The Wedding Date. This is a book that comes later in that series. I'm just really hoping that I enjoy this one more than The Wedding Date because I absolutely hated it. I DNF'd it at like 26%, I think. And yeah, we'll see if Miss Jasmine deserves another chance. Her new book, by the book, I think, it looks good, but I don't trust her. So maybe if I enjoy this one, I will give that one a try as well. Next, I will be reading Fevered Star. This is the second book in the, I'm actually not sure what this series is called. It's the sequel to Black Sun, which I buddy read last month. So hopefully I enjoy this one as well. I believe this is supposed to be a trilogy, and Fevered Star came out fairly recently, so I don't think there's any update on the next book, but we'll see how it goes. And the last book that I plan to read is Station 11. So I actually got my hold for this on Libby. It came through early as per usual, and I delayed a little bit. So will I actually get it back in July? Who knows? I'm supposed to get it around July 3rd. Whether or not that actually happens, I suppose we will find out. But I recently did a book and movie review of No Exit by Taylor Adams, and I want to read Station 11 and then watch the adaptation and review those as well. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's good. I've heard good things about the HBO adaptation, so hopefully I enjoy it. All right, so those are all the books that I plan to read in July. Let me know if you've read any of these or if they are on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.